Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Here's part two, the continuation of Caught in the Act Unfaithful with Jasmine and Justin. Let's keep going. Y'all, so when we left off, she was throwing up in the bathroom and she is hysterical. She's like, I cannot believe that he is doing this to me. So Tammy is in there calmly talking to her, like, Jasmine, you cannot stay in this bathroom. We've got to come out here and finish this conversation. So eventually she gets her out while Ken over there looking. Hold on. Y'all, Ken is so stressed. Like, he is looking around the corner like every second. So she's like, what is happening? What did I just watch? And Tammy had to break it down because it seems like she's just not grasping it. She was like, your man is with this woman, which seems like they've been together for some time now. He's been around her child. And, you talking about building a family with him. And she is hurt because she's like, we are starting a family, Tammy. Now, this is not a funny Ken face. This is the moment that Ken found out that she is pregnant. She was like, we're about to start a family. She said, my whole life is in his hands. My whole future. Like, why is this happening right now? Ken's response was, wow. Child, and Tammy told her, you have put too much control in his hands. She said, too much. She said, everything, how I eat, how I sleep, how I travel, what I wear, the meets I go to, finances. And Ken said, this is emotional exploitation. And that's exactly what it is. He knows that he's in control of every aspect of this girl's life. So he feels like she's not going anywhere. I can do what it is that I need to do. He feels he's trapped her, and she feels trapped. So after Tammy lays the law down and tells her, you need to be in control of everything in your life. Do not give your control over to anyone else. She said he needs to feel how I feel. So we're doing a takedown. So let's go. Baby, they have picked her up. She has bought a hefty trash bag with his things in it because today is the day that he gets out. So, child, of course, they going out here to the track because that's where he is all the time. They get out here and he's training. You know what I mean? So she said, I just want to sit here and I want to see what happens. So as they are sitting there watching what happens, after he gets them off and running, he gets up here to the bleachers and wrapping his arms around this lady. She says, it's time to go. Hefty bag and all. Baby, she is on her way. Do you understand me? Tammy said, I can't believe she bought this trash bag up here. But she is so serious. He's got to get out of there. Now, don't forget, she's a little pregnant. So I don't know if you can see this, right? But if you look to the top left, this is the lady sitting in Justin's lap. Now, although Jasmine is not in the van, this is what Jasmine is walking towards, okay? She's walking towards this when this woman sits in his lap. Hold on to it. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, just for reference. Let's go. Baby, I wish I could be there because the cameras be moving. But honey bun, when he saw her, Jasmine, walking towards him, this man should be in the Olympics. Honey, the way he jumped this fence, I slowed this down. Hold on. Kid is me and I am kid. Because I was like, what? Y'all, look at him scaling the fence. Look at that. Baby, but that wasn't even it. He is like a gazelle. Do you see him? Y'all, he literally, I know he was at 45 miles per hour. I would say 90, but that's just me being just too much. 45, top speed. He is moving through the woods. So now the only people they can get to is Jasmine and this lady, right? Because he's gone. Carl Lewis has left the building. So she's trying to figure out, who are you? And you know me. I'm his girl. So she is twerking like, yeah, I'm his woman. Yeah, girl. Yeah, I forgot this part. Tammy and Kid could not go after Justin. Baby, they was watching him run through the woods. Kid turned around so fast because he knew that's not my ministry. So Tim and her stilettos have made it onto the track, and we find out this lady's name is Tiny. And we also find out that she and Justin have been together a year. And if you can squint real hard, you can see Jasmine say a year. A year? Because she cannot believe that. Now, I will say this. I do agree with Jasmine. Y'all talk about me. So that means you know about me. Because Tiny lets us know that Justin said he's not happy where he is with her. So he clearly has Jasmine on his mind because he's discussing her with Tiny. Tiny is allowing the discussion because she wants Justin to leave her. Now, I guarantee you that she don't want him talking about another woman if she gets him. Child, as soon as Jasmine said WTF is Justin, here he comes. Here he comes. So then she talking to Justin like, you've been with this woman for a year. Get your stuff and move out. He was like, I'm not going nowhere. That's my house. That's my stuff. So then she's sitting here talking about Justin has met the baby and he's been like a father to her. She even calls him dad. And Tammy's like, this is why you don't entertain situations like this, ma'am. Because usually in the end, they don't leave the other woman. She said she was holding on because she was waiting on him to leave. That's crazy. Let me tell you something. When I tell you I love Jasmine, before I get to Justin, Jasmine told Tiny, like, why don't you just leave? She was like, why don't you just leave? She was like, B, I'll drag you by them $2 braids. Like, what are you doing here? Like, she's so calm and she's so pretty. Child, Justin said he tired of the mess, right? He was like, she always doing something. She always up to something. And she the one that got the problem. Because ain't no problem in this relationship. Jasmine is the one with the problem. That's what he told Tammy. Then now he's embarrassed, right? He's I got clients out here. Every day is you so extra. Every day is something different with you. When she pulled out this pregnancy test, look at Justin's face. Justin said, "What?" Child. Then he said, all I said two lines. What that mean? She said, it means it's positive, dum-dum. Positive for what? It's positive pregnancy test, dodo. Then he talking about he gonna get a paternity test. See, he just talking. He know he the daddy. He know he the pappy. Baby, when they sat down and Justin said, you must got this off Amazon. Let me tell you, what kind of crazy stuff is this you running over here, Tammy? That took me out. So when Tammy asked him, like, why would you do this, right? Why do it? He said that Jasmine has always accused him of cheating when even there was no cheating. In the beginning, like, she pop up at his practices, and he said after so long, he just get tired of that. He was like, if a girl is pretty and she has nice long hair, she thinks I'm sleeping with her. He was like, so I just went and found somewhere to get my happy. So Tammy breaks it down. Like, if Jasmine is pregnant with a baby girl, would you want somebody doing your baby like this? He was like, I don't condone that. Child, let's keep going. So then we come to find out that she didn't trust Justin either. She was staking out his practices. She said she always wondered, like, why would he have to step away to take a phone call? He always had to come over to her house. She could never go over to his house. And then she said that they had talked about getting married. She saw the red flags, but she was like, we talked about getting married. Kim was like, after a year? She was like, it don't take that long. So the reason Tiny's sitting up here looking like this is because she just found out that Justin just told Tammy that she was just fun. He ain't had no intention on this woman. She was like, we was talking about getting married. You'd have been around my kid and everything. Then she's talking about, now I got to go home and tell my daughter that he not going to be coming around. She going to be asking questions. That's why you don't introduce men to your children the first 30 minutes you meet them, ma'am. Because you don't even know. Now he telling Tiny that you knew I had a woman at home. You knew it wasn't going any further. She didn't know that. So they're still together, but she did not have the baby.